Hey guys, how we doing? It's Mark, big man in the woods. Saturday night, 29th of August. Hope you're all doing well. It's great. Lots of people in the house already. Who have we got? We've got Leo. Leo's here. Leo's all really excited. Actually, let's just make these comments just a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's cool. See who else is here. Colin is sat around a campfire. We'll discuss that in a short while. Brendan, hey mate, how we doing? All the way from New Zealand. Excellent. Good to see you here. Charlotte and Leon's here. Hey, good evening. Scout Muddlings is here. Who else have we got? Terry is in here as well. And I'll show you where Colin, Terry, and who else is? Oh, Cam's just popped in. Hello. Pilot, hello. Right, so Colin and Terry and Sam are currently sat around a campfire sending me lots of messages trying to upset me. But I'll show you what they're doing. There they are. Sam is there with a hat, Colin in the back, and Terry there. They're busy at Hargreaves campsite. So they're all chilling around the campfire. So, hey guys, how are we doing? I'm kind of jealous. John's in the house. Hey, John. You all right? There's no Gustavo. Gustavo is actually on a Zoom call with some scouts, some network in Argentina. So we'll see who's around tonight. See who the regulars are. Andy, he's on holiday. He's in the lakes. We'll see who pops up every now and then. But it's just a kind of message to say hello. Kind of missed you all, and see what the plan is for the future of scouting. Actually, because I don't know if you saw, there was an email that went out about a new some new guidelines that's going to come out on September the 3rd about actually meeting in a scout hall. So that'll be quite cool. So yeah, actually there's Gustavo. He says, I'm on an online meeting with the Argentine scouts, so won't be able to stay around. Hey ho, never mind. Leo's here. Do you like my new mug? Angie's in here. Hey. Good stuff. Cheers, everyone. John. Hey, John. How are we doing? You all right? Good. So we'll see what happens. Bruno's here. Hey, evening, Bruno. How you doing? You all right? So yeah, it's been another strange week, hasn't it, of random weather. So we went off my first ever family camping trip, off to Yuli's farm. Vicky's here. Hey Vicky, how are we doing? So we went to Yuli's farm, which is in Dorset, not that far from Weymouth, actually. You need to wash that mug. Nah, it's all right. Just got a bit of oil dripping. It's all right. Oh, Matt's here. Matt's probably sat around the campfire as well. So yeah, we went off to Yuli's farm, first ever camping trip. And driving down there, the rain was battering it, and the weather reports were saying Storm Francis is on the way. If you're going camping, good luck. But we were like determined, scouts, isn't it? We'll get there. So pitched the tent up, everything perfect. During the day, beautiful sunshine, lovely. Kids were running around. My wife was very happy. And then the day after my birthday, Tuesday, we headed down there. Tuesday night, the tent was getting battered. I think I was up till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just making sure that tent weren't flying away. But it was all rock solid. Nothing happened tent. But I did hear lots of snaps going on. And I've got the air tent, so I knew it wasn't my poles. But lots of battered down tents. And again, the kids wake up in the morning, they had no idea what was going on. They missed all the fun. But it was a tense one. So me and my wife discussed, should we go home or not? Hargreaves is the arch rival, isn't it? They're at Daymead. My apologies, Daymead. And Matt's the camp warden at Daymead. Matt is wrapped in a blanket at home. Oh, Matt, what? That's bad. Bad. So yeah, we discussed what we're going to do, whether we're going to stick out the storm or not. I was very happy to stick it out, bunker down for the day, and then the weather report the rest of the week was going to be fine, but my wife was a bit paranoid, and the kids to get whacked by another storm, this time a rainstorm. So we decided to pack up and come home 2 days early, which was a bit. Hope you had the tent pegs wiring correctly, John. My tent was perfect. It was one of the ones surviving. Yeah, so it was a bit sad to come home early from a camping trip, but I think in hindsight, it was probably we shouldn't have gone with all the weather reports and stuff. But here's what it is. We came home early and a bit gutted, but now everyone's sending me photos of sitting around campfires, and yeah, it's not that fun. Tent got ruined at Shell Island in high winds 1 year. Poles. Oh God! Thankfully, there was no rain. It was a dry few days. It was just the wind, just horrendous wind. Matt, I'm under my advanced shelter, otherwise known as your health. Leo went back to school this week. Oh, excellent. My kids are going back next week. Making memories. The kids. No, Ange, that's the trouble. They slept through the whole storm, so they didn't know what was going on. They had no recollection of the storm as well. It's a bit dry to hear. You wouldn't like. I'm not going to live this one down, am I? Quitting a storm, camping storm. But John's away camping next week. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Let's hope so. Max will be joining us in a short while. Actually, he just messaged me to say he's got to put his makeup on. Leon starts his new school, and Leon, all the best, man. Are you going up to secondary school? I'm assuming. We do have pictures. We have lots of videos as well. I actually done a vlog of the campsite because I've upgraded the campsite. It's really nice, but I had to quit it early because we just packed up and left. So it was filming at the campsite, and then had to film the rest at the in the shed. Maybe do a vlog about fair weather camp. Oh dear. Yes, I am looking for new ideas on some future vlogs. Leon's going to secondary school. Oh man, all the best. That's proper big school. Awesome. Campsite look great. It's a lovely campsite in Dorset. Really nice. And I only found out that a fellow scouter, Jeremy, lives 10 minutes away. I didn't know that. And also someone else lives nearby. I can't remember who else lives nearby, but they messaged me to say they're not that far. He'll smash it. So much freedom in secondary school. Man, secondary school. That was some time ago for me. Big news this week. It's technically this week. Monday was my birthday. Let's see if anyone can remember how old I was. Did you go and see Jez? No, I didn't see Jezza. He messaged me sadly when I was home to say that he only lives 10 minutes away. How far am I from Staines? Ali G. He lives in Staines. I am about 20 minutes away from Staines. Old. You're old. I'm feeling old. The big 40. Well done, Leo. Well done, Simon. 40. Man, 40. And Terry messaged me just a minute ago to I can't actually read exactly what he wrote because it was a few swear words, but saying now I've turned 40, I've turned into a right miserable old what was his words? I'm trying to find his words. Let's find his exact. Since you turned 40, you've turned into a right proper miserable man. Oh, Colin, 50. No way. Oh, your brother lives in Staines. Oh, okay, cool. Near the shopping centre. Cheeky Colin, that's one way of putting it. Wait till you hear 50. That will shock you. That's only around the corner, isn't it? That's like 10 years away. It will creep up on me. But we'll ask Colin for how it is to be 50. And Max actually Talking about Max, here he is. Max has just joined us. Max had his 50th birthday this year, if I remember. Look at that. And here he is. Perfect timing. Max.
Yeah, I did. Mine was in April in lockdown, so couldn't do anything. Just lockdown.
Lockdown. What's this one saying? Did you do anything different on your birthday? I jumped off a plane. Can't do anything at the moment. I didn't do nothing special on my birthday. Actually, it was a low-key event, shall we say, but it was nice just to caught up with my mum for a family meal at the weekend. So it was good. Right, Max, so you're obviously not sat around a campfire.
No.
Did you see what I posted earlier on? Look at what these boys are doing. Look at that. Sam, Colin, Terry sat around at Dameed round there. They're doing some service crew. They're building an outdoor classroom. Don't know if you saw the photos that put online. Looks awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. Cheers, Ange. You clear on runway 4. No, we're still.
You're in red.
We're red at the moment until Wednesday.
Okay.
But yeah, it's.
So Leo's in Scotland. He's saying, in other news, my scout group says soon as we get the go-ahead, indoor meetings should be next month. There's a big announcement on September the 3rd, actually, Leo. But it's different between Scouting England and Scouting Scotland. But I do know there's an announcement for Scouting England on September the 3rd.
I just need to try and sort some lighting out here because I've got this horrible LED light behind me.
Oh, he's not set up tonight with his proper lights.
No, I'm not. No, because I'm upstairs, not downstairs.
Oh.
You know what it's like.
50, you can have a midlife crisis and buy what you want. I think I do that already, John.
Yeah.
So actually, I saw Max reminded me actually. I had a really cool package in the post today. Actually, I got something. I got a new mask, actually, a scout mask. Have you seen those ones?
No.
What's this?
Oh, I saw them out like on the advertised on the scout site, but I've not seen them actually on. He's gone away to get it on now, hasn't he? I don't know. While he's doing that, though, I've got my Gilwell badge ready for reunion. When that comes up, that'll be quite cool. Here he comes.
Oh, it's good branding, isn't it? So yeah, I got the new Scout logo. Very nice. It's nice and comfy, actually, this one.
Yeah.
So it's good quality. Feels really nice, actually. Some of the other masks I got sent to me aren't that good, but it's good. Good mask. And yeah, I just saw you, Max. This bad boy arrived today. The reunion badge. So reunion next weekend. And the Bush Scout are doing some stuff. I can't remember what day it is now.
Sunday.
Is it Sunday? So we're doing some fire lighting and stuff, and I'm also going to be hosting another live stream next weekend for a reunion as well. So that'll be quite cool. Might actually do something different. I might actually do a Zoom. I don't know. You need an iron-on big one of those badge for it. Iron-on. I'm not sure I'm allowed to do iron-on. Kyle is looking forward to reunion.
Excellent.
Still waiting for the badges. Mine literally came this morning, so
mine came this morning as well. This afternoon when the postman arrived.
It's weird because this mask came via DHL in the morning, and then this badge came via the Royal Mail in the post. Very strange. And I paid from exactly the same order.
The good you see
different warehouses or something. I don't know.
You see my masks I bought a load of them from a lady who makes them, and charges £5 per mask, and the money goes to Christie's. So
Okay, that's good. That's fantastic. That's good.
that's what I do.
Do a Zoom. We could do a Zoom. I might do that. We are camping next week at Reunion, trying the new tent, 12-man tent. Oh wow,
12 man. Wow.
that's a beast of a thing. So Max, have you been camping?
No, I
But you've
haven't.
been away though. You've been away.
I was away, so I went to Brimham Rocks in North Yorkshire, which is a fantastic place. It's oh gosh, I guess I should send you a picture so you can bring it up, shouldn't I? Really?
Or you could share a screen.
Yeah, I could do. Just give me a second.
While Max is finding for a photo, hope you're enjoying a great time up north at the moment, visiting grandparents. Excellent, well done. Got to look after the grandparents. Are you guys carrying on with the first YouTube channel? That is a controversial question at the moment, because we're actually going to wait till September the 3rd to see what the big announcement is. We still haven't discussed this at the moment, me, Max, and Colin. But the plan is, if we do continue, which we will do, it's not going to be on a Thursday, because that's both mine, Max's, and Colin's actual scout night. So first YouTube scout group will probably move to another day. We still haven't discussed when, but we're just waiting for this big announcement from Gilwell to see if scouting can continue on the 3rd of September. They'll say when we can go indoors, so we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, because you don't want to cut across our normal.
We still need to continue our normal scouting.
Yeah, absolutely. So I see Vicky'd been to Brimham. It's a fantastic place, and I've got some photos now. Trying to find the right one. It's like, oh, to show you all my holiday snaps. It's not quite that thing, you know.
Yeah, about Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, that was really sad.
Yeah,
it was all kept a bit quiet, wasn't he? He suffered 4 years of bowel cancer. No one knew.
Very sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, great man. Inspiration to a lot of people. Okay, so I'm just going to share. So I'm going to share this. Boom. Here we go. Sharing the screen. Is that working? Hey! So Brimham Rocks was formed 100 million years before the dinosaurs walked on the Earth, and it was formed by big glaciers and water going around. So there's just this huge amount of rock formations and things are absolutely amazing. I mean, there's a lot of people there, but everyone was distancing, and you can do a lot of climbing on the rocks. But really recommend wearing the right shoes, because somebody didn't, and I fell over. Managed to damage my arm, but there we go. But yeah, so it's an amazing place, and there's one of these rocks has got something in it called the Smarty Tube, which is a small sort of a hole right through the rock that gets smaller and smaller, and the idea is to try and get through. No, I didn't try it because there were too many.
Did you try?
No. Too many people wanting to get through, so I didn't make that trip. But Brimham Rocks is an absolutely fantastic place. Lots to see. It's absolutely huge. Huge place on a lovely day like this is fantastic, and it's one of the only national trusts where you don't have to book in, but you take your chance.
Yeah,
because of the having to get there because of car parking. Yeah. So anyway, enough of the holiday snaps.
Nice.
I've put those up on Sparrowhawk Bushcraft anyway, so you can go there and have a look. Because then the other place we went to huge place, which is a scientific interest at a World Heritage Site. Sorry, Fountains Abbey, big place, and the Abbey is like there. It's like only one part of it because it goes right round to Royal Sudbury Gardens, and it was lovely. It was fantastic getting out and seeing some stuff.
So Vicky had a picnic on one of the rocks as it was raining. The kids still talk about it pre-COVID. Used to be able to watch GPS for kids. Nice.
Yeah, there's a geocaching trail around there. There's some really good walks, and they've actually tarmacked a good walk around, so you can walk around it. And no, it's somewhere I wouldn't really take the scouts. And after I injured myself and thought, yeah. But it's one of those things, you see lots of people climbing on the rocks and you kind of like, I don't want to run up, start putting my hands there. And then,
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
He's in his caravan. He's not camping.
Nah. So no, I'd like to get out and camp again. I know, places are opening up, and I saw your stuff and the storms and thought, ooh. But now it's want to get back out and do some of that. I think it's really. So on the Facebook, somebody camped for 150 nights so far.
Chloe.
Yeah. Wow, 150 nights. Amazing.
Yeah. No, there's lots of people doing lots of camping. It's getting up north.
Yeah.
Soon. Where else have we got? Forest of Dean. Yeah, Angie's in the Forest of Dean. That's awesome, the Forest of Dean, isn't it? That's good. Wild boar and stuff like that as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
Get back out.
Back out? No. But who knows what's going to happen? No one knows. We've got to wait till the 3rd.
Yeah. It's yeah, absolutely, Leo. 150 nights out in canvas, you kind of like, what is this strange brick thing I'm coming back into?
Actually, we feel like a marshmallow. No. Big man, what's on tour? Yes.
Yeah. So I'm kind of, because now we would have been gearing up to go to Gilwell, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we've been checking the kit this weekend and making sure Leon's going to bed. He's been in his own den. Nice. Well done, Leon. That's awesome. Yes, Gilwell next weekend. We'll be checking the kit was all good and applying some new bits and pieces and firelighting. And Max, you'll probably be doing tracking if you're allowed out. I think your wedding anniversary next weekend.
Yeah, so it'd be it's around about the same time, which is kind of last year I couldn't make reunion because of that. It was bang on, so couldn't really do that. This year could have gone. Next year, it's penciled in. I've already got the pass for that one. Want to definitely do that. But so I want to do some more tracking down at Gilwell.
There were some good ones last year when we put the tracking cameras down and saw the badges and stuff like that. That was really cool.
And
a badger set with some hairs.
Yeah, there's quite a lot down there. In the way of
a lot of activity down there.
A lot of activity, huge amounts. I got my dig it out of its box. Got my trail cams.
Yeah.
Awesome. To go up, which are great. Fantastic bits of kit. The biggest problem with these is you sort of think, yeah, great, trail cams, brilliant. You open them up and they take so many batteries to run them. They take like 8 batteries to run them.
Yeah, mine's the same.
You kind of like,
mine
really?
Is the same. Yeah. Leo's reading How to Stay Alive by Bear. Oh, awesome. I'm reading his I forgot the book. He's got a like
He's got 80 books out or something like that, hasn't he?
He has got a lot of books out. A lot of books.
80 odd books. I'm kind of like, wow. That's a lot of books.
Let's see, what has he got? Yeah, he's got.
Trying to get this back in the box now.
Trying to find how many it says. It doesn't actually say. I think it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it keeps flashing up on Facebook. How many he's got out
already?
Yeah.
And he's doing weekly readings from different books as well on his YouTube channel.
He's got that idea from David Williams doing his readings, hasn't he? He's been doing a lot.
The book that I've been reading, really good, is called Soul Fuel by Bear Grylls. That's his kind of latest one. Some of it is kind of religious in some points, but it's other bit about mental health, like just thinking about why things happen and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a real cool book to read. Soul Fuel. You're gonna go next? Yeah, John, you should.
I'll come down to the Bush Scout and we'll see you there, John.
You should. Me and Max will buy you a beer. Yeah, I can't take a picture. We get wild boar and deer, right? Wow,
that's good.
That's cool. Wild boar. Doesn't come and dig up your garden and stuff like that as well. There, I'm sure. And I've got 2 or 3 friends that live in Forest of Dean, and someone's been posting pictures of their garden being ripped up by the boar.
I just get the badger to do mine. The local badgers come and rip my garden up.
I read Mud, Sweat and Tears, and I've got a survival guide for life. Mud, Sweat and Tears is a really good Bear Grylls book. That's really good.
It's good because the 2 versions, there's a child version and an adult version.
And adult, yeah, absolutely. Strange Tale, the most popular books, Scan for Boys and Bear, great. Yes, they do dig up the front. That's the one. The wild boar. So, Max, what else?
If you're out for truffles, and the wild boar's a good one to follow for truffles.
Do they eat them, or do they just dig them up?
No, they dig them up to eat them. So you have to get them before but they'll show you where they are.
And then you go back
and scare them off. Oh, it's my truffle.
How are you going to scare a wild boar off?
With difficulty.
Get Jeremy there. Jeremy will scare them off, funny. So how's work, Max?
How's work? Busy. Which is good. Get better in sausage. Yeah, it's busy. There's lots to do.
Now, interestingly, you posted a post. No, actually, you commented a fascinating documentary that I watched about Peter the Cyborg, the human cyborg.
Peter Scott Morgan.
Yeah, and you posted that, and it was absolutely awesome.
I was just trying to find something. But go on.
And it was quite emotional as well, wasn't it, at the end, because you saw how quick that motor neuron disease kicked in less than a year. The chap was in his wheelchair, unable to speak and everything, and that was really, really emotional. And then through the modern technology, and that's the thing, isn't it? You've got these things in your head what you want, but technology isn't 100% there at the moment. And that was the biggest thing about his voice, wasn't it? That he didn't want the Stephen Hawking style robot voice. But he kind of managed to get a good voice in the end after lots of reprogramming and stuff. But it was really, really sad how he took a tumble so quickly. But if you haven't seen that documentary, it was I don't remember what day it was this week. Was it Wednesday? Thursday?
It was on Wednesday. It's on my calendar, Wednesday.
Yeah, I highly recommend to go and watch Peter the Human Cyborg. It was really a fascinating but sad documentary about motor neuron disease, but how technology is helping people. You know, he's trapped in the locked-in disease or syndrome, I think they call it. How his brain is still active, but his body isn't responding in the way that he wants. And through technology, he's been able to walk and talk and still communicate with his family and friends and stuff. So that was just amazing how he did that. Simon's asking, did anyone see the Gadget Show last night? Was filmed at, was it? No, I didn't
Oh
see
no,
that.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I like Kimber. Kimber's a good site.
Has anyone ever actually known anyone who's won a gadget show competition? You know, the huge giveaways that they give. I've never known anyone to win one.
No.
No one. Right. What else is happening? What's happening elsewhere? So let's see if anyone else is planning on going back face-to-face scouting. That was our last document discussion, wasn't it? It got a bit heated.
Yeah. It's
Because you were planning to go back, Max, right? And then
well, we were. Yeah,
didn't
so
you?
we've done all the sort of stuff. We've done all the. Well, we hadn't planned. We weren't allowed, but we were getting ready. If that was make sense.
Yeah.
Because of the still in amber, that kind of things. So we were getting building ready and everything, and then we unfortunately went to red, where we are still, till our part comes out on Wednesday. But there's still lots locked down.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was something about lots of people in London meeting to protest against it again.
It's a bit crazy at the moment, isn't it?
So
it is really frustrating what people are doing, but
yeah,
I think people are just getting bored at the moment now, aren't they? And just
yeah. Well, they dropped one, didn't they, today, saying that there's don't expect these to be lifted by Christmas. You know, they're starting to just say, yeah, don't be planning a huge Christmas dinner this year, because it's going to be different.
It's not going to happen at Christmas. No news about Leon returning to Scouts yet. No, but there's a big announcement on September the 3rd. That is the new thing that we've been told to wait till. We're planning, but then new rules, so we have stopped. It's like everyone, isn't it? You know, I'm doing a Zoom for next term. I needed to make a decision that was stressing me because obviously I have a family to sort out too, and I feel relieved that I made the call early and I don't have to worry. Good call, Ange. Good call. Common sense needed from us. Yeah. What's Carl saying? I'm hoping to get my section back face to face in September. I'm in Scotland, so things change in a week's time. Yeah. So I don't know when the announcement is for Scouts Scotland, but it's slightly different from Scouts England. I'm pretty sure it will follow the same kind of thing.
Yeah, should do.
But it's still interesting. You know, I'm talking to my leaders as well, and they're still very 50-50. My club leader's desperate to get back, so he's spending this weekend writing risk assessments. My scout leader, she's a bit hesitant to come back, and Beavers, they're quiet at the moment. I'm not sure what's happening with Beaver leaders.
I think unfortunately we'll lose some leaders, some kids through this, but it'll come out better out of lockdown. You know, people will be keen to do good stuff and good activities and things, and I think that's great. I think, you know, the only thing is it's kind of that time of year now where it's getting a bit cold and starting to turn a bit cold. Back inside, you want to be back inside. You want to do things. You know, the rain starts coming down. So yeah, but the thing is, you might want to get back there, but is it right for the leaders? Is it right for the kids, the parents, and stuff?
I read somewhere today actually, and I thought this is exactly my thoughts. We'll answer this bit in a minute because I kind of know the answer to this. But I read a comment today about let's wait until the young people return back to school and see how they're dealing with. So my two kids, so Grace will be returning this week, and then Thomas is the following week. And let the schools work out how the social distance is going to work, and then we can follow from scouting. And I think if we all jump on the bandwagon at the same time, so scouts restarts with the schools and football clubs and swimming clubs, if we all start at the same time,
no,
it's something bad is going to happen. So I think we just take small steps, let them go back to school, and then we'll restart scouts at some point. I don't know. I think the trouble is that kids, especially the young ones, don't appreciate how difficult things are. It's not scouting. Yeah, I get that. I get that. We've been face to face since June, but they have just changed it again. No overnights. Oh, really? Brendan, actually, just to confirm, Brendan's in New Zealand. So
Okay.
don't panic, everyone.
Hang on, I'm missing something tonight.
Oh,
there's no puppet. There's no puppet.
Oh no.
What to win with puppet?
Having the same problems as us. Yeah, absolutely. I did a vlog with Scouter Ken, and he's a scout leader in Canada. He has a podcast called Scouting Things You Should Know, and he was saying exactly the same thing. So Scouting Canada is having the same problems with Scouting UK.
For all those that miss it, it's here still.
He's found it. Panic over. Brown's in Ireland. I know that. Because I'm with squirrels, they're so young. I'm not happy to have them back. Make them social distance at least until they have been at school for a little while. Exactly, Brian. They don't know nothing about social distance, and you know we're having this problem with Thomas at the moment, with him touching his mouth and putting fingers in his mouth and grabbing bits and yeah. So
yeah, that's just mainly handling against my face and
yeah. So yeah, I kind of agree with Brenna what she's saying about I'm sure I read that DB education came out last night. There's suggestion that schools will ask some parents to limit extra. I read that today. Where did I read that?
That was on Facebook.
Was it
posted? Yeah.
I read that somewhere. Yeah,
I saw that as well.
How they can enforce that, I don't know. But I don't know what your scouts are like, Max. But my scouts do something every single night of the week. Whether Mondays, music, swimming, rugby, scouts, martial arts. They're doing something every single night of the week. Who knows? I don't know. I read it from a teacher friend. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Actually, I'll ask my wife. She's a teacher as well. I'll see if she's heard anything about that as well. But I don't know. Scouterkin is brilliant to listen to. Scouterkin does scouting for things you should know. Canadian podcast. It is very Canadian-like, but he does talk about stuff around the UK as well. So Leo's asking the two things I do at Scouts and Swim Club. It's going to be interesting times, but I don't think we should all rush back. Yeah.
Was there some kind of memo tonight about wearing orange?
Oh, and first Facebook went like this one. I got my bacon t-shirt. We'll only wake up for bacon. So if I post that on first Facebook, I will get blocked, but I can't because I'm admin, so I'll unblock myself. I don't understand why they put a block on bacon. Busy kids? Absolutely, John. Absolutely. People are always busy. So somewhere, who asked me? Someone. Let's just go through this again. So kids football match today, and thought, why can't they go back? And I think it's a difficult one, John, because we had this discussion at home the other day that greatest swimming lessons have restarted, and do we send her back or do we not? And it's just a real difficult thing, I know other clubs are back, so why aren't scouts back? Max, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, it's down to the rules that they're following, and we have a specific set of rules that we're following in scouting, and we just need to stick to those. And wait, there's a bacon group?
Yeah. I'm just asking, what is?
Yeah.
It's a bacon group.
It's a bacon group. We're going there.
I think it is what the Scouts. This is my personal opinion, and this isn't like from Gil or nothing, but I think they are really covering their backs for all the litigation stuff that's happened. But where you can, there's a for a bit. Oh well, there we are. And I think they're just covering the backs just in case something happens. You can't prove that anyone is going to catch you from Scouts or anything, but. And also,
No.
remember, Max, where is football played? Football play is
It's outside on a field, unless you're playing five-a-side.
Five-a-side, yeah, exactly. But it's outside, fresh air, and there's quite a lot of social distancing.
Yeah, so they found there was a program on telly the other day where they found that if you don't have a mix of fresh air with recycled air in building air conditioning, there's a higher risk of spreading. So they're saying that you should have a high mix of fresh in with the recycled air in air conditioning units.
Scouts is probably going to be one of the least dangerous clubs around, for example, that's compared to football, where kids can't distance, spitting and shouting for the ball and touching the ball. I agree and I don't agree, Leah. I know what you're saying. In fact, one of the studies we're involved in my hospital, we're studying a rugby ball, and the rugby league. What they're talking about is a lot of contact on the actual rugby ball. How can they minimize that? And that's practically it's impossible to clean the rugby ball after someone's touched it. So I think, but with scouting, we're quite close. We do a lot of things. We don't keep any social distance in. Scouting very close. We work in troops. If we think about our camping in a tent, that's kind of a different discussion. But in the scout hall, unless you have a huge scout hall, it's impossible to keep social distancing. And the guidelines for Scouts England is that the young person has to keep 2 meters away from the leaders. Is that going to be possible? I very much doubt it.
Yeah, it's hard. We'll find a way. Independent Scout Bacon Group. Yeah, we can hear Mark's clicking now.
I'm going for it. Independent.
I'll have a quick look as well.
Bacon Group. Oh, and what have you? There we are. Independent Bacon Group. There's 387 people. Do you love bacon? What a question.
Only with brown sauce.
No. Let's not have this discussion. Let's catch up. Right, the first game I kept also played tag. Oh, now she's talking about black pudding. No.
Oh, that's it. Black pudding, brilliant. Yeah,
must be another thing.
That's great.
So the first game, your Cubs want to play his tag. That's not going to happen, is it? I don't know. It's a real hard one.
By Paul by Ange. Brilliant.
I'm sure we share the same frustration. Everyone does earlier, and I think if we're still in scouting now, we still have a commitment. Leaders and young people could have left months ago, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you're not seeing, Leo, as a young person. But what leaders got to do, and it's quite easy now just to walk away and say, "Actually, I'm not." So yeah, I think there's a love for scouting, and if you're still in it now, then you're going to be it forever, kind of thing. But what Max was talking about earlier on about a lot of leader, we'll see a big people leaving scouting. Absolutely, I think you're right. I don't think we'll have a lot of young people leaving. We'll have a lot of young people that didn't know that scouting has restarted, and then they'll rejoin. But adult volunteers, definitely, they'll go, and they'll work out. Actually, this is too much work for what I signed up to be. Have you seen the poll on the Bacon Group? How do you cook it? Fry it, grill it, campfire? Air fryer? No, you can't do that. I used to microwave bacon. Don't ask me why.
I'm going to call time out on that.
I know, that's really bad.
It's got to be crispy.
All right, so let's answer this. How do you cook it? Fry, grill?
I grill it because you get a better crispiness on the fat.
Yeah. Air fryer?
Sorry to any vegans out there.
Can't say I've ever air fried bacon. Microwave? No. Crispy black pudding? Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
Leaders will leave not feeling confident. Absolutely, John. I was having that just a few days ago, thinking this is just way too much. The stuff that you do at work is stressful enough, and coming home and then having to do all the extra stuff on scouting as well, on top of your normal scouting roles. The other day I was like, you know what? There's no point in this. This is way too much. I think everyone's going through that. Everyone's feeling exactly the same.
We'll get through it.
Absolutely.
We'll get through it. We'll be out the other side. We'll be stronger for it. That's the main thing.
It's hell, but it will be worth getting the kids engaged again. Yeah, absolutely. I'm desperate to get back, and it was nice just to go for those few days camping with the family, and it made me realize how much I'm missing scouts. I mean, scout dedication. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm a leader, and I feel less confident at the moment. No, Charlotte, don't feel that way. I think every scout leader is feeling the same. How are they going to get through these risk assessment stuff?
There's a risk assessment group for scout leaders.
Yeah.
Share your risk assessments.
There's templates out there. Yeah, generally, I think every scouter is feeling the same. There's people that have already gone back to face-to-face scouting, and they got criticized and whipped, and oh God. And I saw one the other day, and you're like, guys, just step back. Don't be so harsh. I'm desperate to see the other leaders need to get some enthusiasm. Oh man, that's the trouble, isn't it? I think that's what's happening in my group. Is the leaders? There's some leaders that are like me that want to be active, and there's some other leaders that are just thinking, you know what? I don't need this at the moment. I don't want it. So I don't know. It's a hard. It's really, really hard. I miss my. Yeah, I know that. I'm not with the Blue Ninjas, but yeah, I know what you mean. Scouts giving back chat and just being scouts. I do miss that as well. Saw my Cutty Suck video earlier. Have you ever done a sleepover? I don't think you can do a sleepover at the Cutty Suck. I will ask. I've never heard of the Cutty Suck. You can sleep on the HMS Belfast, which is the well-known ship for sleepovers on the Thames, but I don't think you can on the Cutty Suck. It's very small. We walked around in half an hour. And yeah, not sure how you would do the sleep. I don't know, but I'm going to inquire about that. Someone who's only rejoined the movement last year. Oh man, that is bad timing. As an assistant, took over as scout in January. This has been baptism of fire. I'm lucky I'm in a support group. Absolutely, and it's all about supporting each other, scout and muddlings. You're absolutely right. You do need that support, not just from your own group, but from other people outside. And John's losing his mojo.
I don't want to do that.
Let's talk. John, I know how committed you are to scouting as well. Don't walk away. You can't walk away. Yeah. Don't. I did do a vlog about thinking of quitting. Watch that, John. And it's a lot of tips and tricks from leaders as well. of putting input in before you walk away. So don't. If you do, you need to message me or Max, and we'll reignite that mojo. We'll definitely do it. Sorry, I'm thinking of the Golden Hunt. Golden Hunt. Can you camp on that as well? I didn't know that. I didn't know about that. We all need a Zoom campfire and a. Yes and no. I'm really getting. I haven't missed Zoom. I haven't done Zoom for the whole of August. Both on work, we haven't done any Zoom sessions, and on Scouting, we haven't done any Zoom sessions, and it's been quite nice actually. I haven't missed it at all, but I do miss it. What I did do 2 weekends ago, I went to my district campsite, and we were doing some service crew, and there was 9 of us there. It was hard. It was so hard work digging. We're doing caving system stuff, but it was great to be around some scout leaders and stuff. It was. I love that. I love it. Daniel, I know the feeling I dropped out at the end of Cubs, only came back as leader in September. So 1 year now and already have the biggest pandemic. This is great. This is awesome. Just getting madder by the day.
Yeah.
Are you getting madder or are you getting frustrated? Because mine is more frustrated about things changing all the time and risk assessments and stuff. And you know, it's happening in my hospital as well. You know, I'm on annual leave, and you know, you shouldn't dabble in your work emails when you're on annual leave, but because of my role, I'm quite senior in the hospital, so I got asked, and I was reading. So the new steps for COVID for patients just come out, and it seems like every week there's new regulations and new guidance. So that happens in the hospital, and that's what's happening in scouting, and it's frustrating in my hospital work. And it is just exactly John saying it, frustration, and it is frustrating in scouting as well because people are doing it all different ways, different things. Risk assessments are done in all different ways in all different counties. People are doing different things. We did a camp online. I don't think it worked too well. Yeah, the campfires online is a little bit.
I think the problem is at the moment everybody's trying to do something online, and it's got a little bit too much, and everyone's just gone. Rrr. It's kind of like we've had a bit of a break from doing the first YouTube stuff because it kind of builds up and it takes a lot out of you. So you just get out, do something different, and that's where it's great to go out and do something completely different. Yeah,
real people. Are the leaders getting response from their parents, or have they got radio silence? I'm getting very mixed. I'm getting a mixed from my parents, but remember, it's the summer holidays and people are taking time off, and I'm doing that as much. You know, people are commenting me going, "Oh, you haven't been on social media that much. You haven't been posting," because I'm making an effort just to switch off. I'm still posting just to say I'm still around, but I'm not as active as I normally am, just because I need a break from everything, you know. And I think that's what's happened with the parents as well. They're taking time off as well. It seems that we need to do a Mojo vlog or stream because Paul's definitely don't lose your mojo. I lost mine at one point, and I'm now newly appointed the GSO role, and still have a couple of scout leader and looking forward to the challenges ahead. I think that's like everyone. And Kyle is feeling mixed as well. John says, I feel it's put on leaders to get the risk assessment done, and most are just not sure what they are doing. Absolutely right, John. Absolutely right. And John actually messaged me. I'm sure John won't mind me saying this. He messaged me asking if I could do a risk assessment vlog. And I wrote back and said no. Risk assessment vlog, it's not that exciting. So I spoke to a leader who is involved quite hard in Gilwell about risk assessments, and he was saying it's going to change soon. And it's just, yeah, I do feel the same. no one fully knows how to do risk assessment properly, and then you get things coming out saying you've got to do a risk assessment on flag break, and people are like, what the hell is this all about? It is crazy. Yeah, okay. You do need to switch off.
Yeah, switching off is good.
You do. Not on Facebook, but in response to our group has had very few parents reply at the moment for people returning in September because it's just bad timing. Not sure what your viewing figures would be for exactly. It wouldn't be very high. It wouldn't be very high. But I know what John's saying. I know what John's saying. People are struggling with risk assessments at the moment. Where, who, what, why, when, what do they risk assess? You know, and I was talking to my DC 2 weeks ago, and he was kind of like, "So, what's your risk assessment of?" Here you go, Max. What's your risk assessment? What did you put in your? No, it was a planning. That was it. It's the planning activity part. So you got to put in your plans, haven't you, and your risk assessments. So he was saying to me, "What's the plans for the scouts who aren't actively involved in scouting, but still want to be involved in scouting?" I think that's what's going to start making people, that adult volunteers rethink, this is just way too much for what I signed up for. So I've got to write a risk assessment. I've got to write a plan for the actual face-to-face scouting, and then I've got to write a planned activity for scouts who are doing stuff online. It's just insane. It's a bit too much.
Yeah.
And you can do a live stream on Zoom where you do all your risk assessments together. And that's good, but the whole point of risk assessments is it's risk assessed for your location and stuff as well. Your hall is slightly different, and there's way too much. It's just
So go on, let's move on. Let's cheer ourselves up.
Let's not just do risk assessments.
Yeah. I was turning into a stream on risk assessments now, aren't we? That's what we're risking into.
Right. Let's change the subject because this is getting way too depressing.
I'll bring the puppet out again if you're not careful.
We don't want that, Max. We definitely don't want that. Let's talk about something else.
Be happy.
Be happy, exactly. I just need to add something. Someone's just sent me something. See if I can add it. Oh no, it's not. It's not going to play. Oh, that's a shame. Someone just sent me a very funny video. Port. Let's talk about port. No, because that's what these boys are drinking. That's what these boys just sent me another video of them sat around a campfire, probably drinking port. So, isn't it good that they have done a template? It is good to get that idea of how to do a risk assessment and what they want and stuff like that. But some people are happy to do risk assessments and some people aren't. It's 10 o'clock Saturday night and we're talking about risk assessments.
No, stop.
All right, let's do this one then. Good question from Kyle.
Campfire songs. That's a good one.
Let's go for it. What is it? What's your answer?
Yellowbird, little yellowbird.
I don't know how that one goes, Max.
It's been a while. I'll try and find one of the better verses.
Oh.
Do you want me to sing on this? You're going to lose all your viewers.
That's what I was hoping you were doing.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it, so I have to kind of check which. Let's find a better one. So it's a repeat song.
It's a what song?
A repeat song.
A repeat after me song.
A repeat after me song. I saw a bird.
I saw a bird
with a yellow bill.
Oh God, are we doing this?
Oh, it was your idea. Just put it there. Yeah, with a yellow bill. It landed on
No.
my windowsill.
I could just do
I
this
coaxed it in
with a canitizer,
and
then
then
I
I
put it
pushed my
in
liquidizer.
liquidizer.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've never been into campfires. I always manage to find something to do on a pitch that's been a campfire. Oh man, what? You're not into campfires? I'm not into campfire songs, but campfires. What?
Campfires, yeah. Yeah,
So,
I don't like leading them as such because I don't really sing
come
my
on.
no.
Right. So
I'd
this
be
version, right, Max? Do you know this version, right? So Terry, I don't know how many years ago, came along to one of my group campsites, and he'd done Kumbaya. Do you know the Kumbaya one where you use the cathedral torches, the cathedral lights? Oh man, it's just amazing. So you sing the whole Kumbaya, do all of it, and then you get to the last verse and you ask everyone to point their torches pointing upwards into the trees to make like a cathedral of light. Then everyone hums Kumbaya, and then someone over the top says the Scout promise. And it's just the first time I heard it when Terry did it, I cried. It was so emotional and it's amazing. And I've seen it done on quite a few campfire circles, and it's just brilliant. Love it. Yeah, best part of camp. I love it. Campfires is the best when everyone kind of just sits and chills and openly talks about whatever, it's just love it. Marshmallows at campfire, yes, definitely. S'mores, it's got to be done. Okay, what's your worst campfire song? Mine is "Hello, my name is Joe. I'm working a button factory." That one I just absolutely hate. Yes, we've done it. It's also meant. Yeah, it's beautiful. Love it. Love that. Never heard of. Oh, Angie, it's honestly. Ask everyone to shine their torches up into the trees. They have to be pointing up, and then you hum the last verse, and then someone just says, "On my honor, I promise to do my best to do my duty to God and to the Queen, to help other people, and to keep the Scout law." And you do that for the last campfire song. That ends the campfire song. Yeah, it has to be the last one. I love it. What happens around the campfire stays around the campfire. Absolutely, I agree. And I was thinking about this. I've always kind of said that. And what's discussed around the campfire, and then you think that could be a bit of a yellow card issue, couldn't it, as well? So you've got to kind of be careful with that one. Oh, Joe at the bottom. Oh God, is he at the button? No, he's at the button. He's not the butter factory. What the? I have never. Max, have you ever heard of that? Joe at the butter factory. It's at the button factory. Even I know that. Why am I wrong, Max?
I don't know.
It's the butt. I found the Scout Talk. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they open up. They do open up quite a lot. And I think, yeah. See, button. Yeah. I think my Scouts know how open and honest I can be about my job and stuff. So they're very open, and they've asked questions and stuff as well about their personal life and stuff going on at home, and just kind of life questions as well. So yeah, my Scouts do open up and they do ask stuff. Apparently, it might be the butter factory. I say the butter factory, but there are loads of people that say butter. I have never heard the butter factory. I've only ever heard Button Factory. I'm confused. Right, so my wife's gone to bed now. She just texted me because she's been listening to the vlog, right? So she said to me, she said, I'm in the kitchen, she's in the living room, right? And she's been hearing me talking about her. So she just WhatsApped me. And she said, stop avoiding the question. It's obvious people need help. You could set up a Dropbox collecting model risk assessments. Leaders can then edit, which will save time. I'm not doing a risk assessment vlog, though.
No. So there's a Facebook group, Risk Assessments for Scout Leaders. Boom. There you go. Go and join it. Or Scout Leaders Risk Assessments, whichever way it is. Go and join it. Share your risk assessments.
Scouting risk assessment.
Here we go.
There's quite a few. This one's got 3,500 people in it.
Scouting risk assessments. Yeah, 3,500 people in it.
Okay, so this one.
Yeah.
Okay. There we are. Cool. See, you can invite me again. I've given bacon, black pudding, and butter. It's up to groups up there in Dropbox. Yeah, absolutely. I think it was my wife's trying to give ideas about people are asking for help, so maybe we could set up our own. I use Facebook group, but still need confidence. I think everyone is, John. You know, it's not.
Yeah, we've gone full circle again, John, haven't we?
We are back again. Right, I think leaders, as a young person for myself, are much like father figures, and are definitely someone that I could go to if I wanted to express myself or let something off my shoulders. Yeah, absolutely. I think, we kind of do have a duty of care for the young people as well. Yeah, it's interesting. I've learned lots of new things, lots of new things.
Tea. We're back on tea.
Back on tea. Someone passed it on to me. Someone tagged me in something about tea. Thank you for trying to help Mrs. Yates. Someone tagged me in something today about tea.
I think this background's quite funny you've got here, because you've evidently got some up lights, and it looks like that fire underneath your head is making the up lights. And it looks like, because I'm on this side where it's a bit dark. No, you can't do that because the lighting doesn't work.
Swap us around.
Yeah, so you're sat on top of the fire. You're in the pot.
I'm on what? I'm on pot.
You're in the pot.
I'm in pot.
I haven't got my flight cap
on. Right, I found it. He says, but now I've lost it. Okay, here it is. I found what was put up today about tea. If in doubt, oh man, that's one of my mottos. If you're struggling, have a brew. You know. Did you see my new cup, Max? Love it. Mark's pie mash. Oh man, pie mash. Oh man, pie mash is that was the best. We'll get back to pie mash. We're having a crispy mark around the campfire. Right, so this one.
Yeah.
My cup of tea. It's really cool. It's on first YouTube Scout group. There's lots of kind of celebs talking about their why they drink tea and how they like their tea. Oh, we said go that way. No, you're going the other way, Max. Go the other way. That's it. So that was a quite cool read. Pie mash. Oh man, pie mash, so good. Do you know? Have you sampled pie mash, Max? It's such a
I had
lovely
sausage and mash tonight.
I had sausage and mash tonight as well, and beans.
And you're wearing, I had peas, and you're wearing orange. We're like twins.
No.
No, maybe
Cake.
not.
What's your favorite cake? Oh man, do I have
Cake.
a favorite cake?
Anything that starts with cake.
Yeah, anything. I don't like coffee cake. Do you have a local bakery? Yep, I do.
And if you get a cake, right, and you chop it in half, it's half the calories.
Absolutely.
And because it's half the calories, you can eat the other half.
And it evaporates into the sky. Don't tell I've got a new personal trainer. Have I told you about my personal trainer? I haven't put that on social media.
I've seen the post saying you had one.
Yeah. And he battered me because I put that I had double pie mash. No, I sent him my birthday cake. He knew I had double pie mash, and yesterday, my last session, he pounded me. Max, go on.
Is he making you do lots of running and that kind of stuff? And
yeah, no, it's really good. It's actually giving me an idea for a new vlog, but yeah. Max needs to get a brush or something and look like he's. Oh, because my hair looks a bit spiky. Haggis and potato pie. No. Leon likes making cake. Tell Leon to send some to me and Max then. Red velvet, that is a very good one. Caramel cake isn't with a bit of custard. Oh, man.
You see John's comment there, 2 pies. Yeah, and that's because you've got a pie and then you've got a failover pie. So in case the first pie goes, if the first pie goes, you've got a failover pie. Get the second pie.
Love it. Let's make strawberries and passion fruit. Oh, man. Why does Leon never make any cake for us? Never make it. During my week, I ate Polish food for my meals. I should have been there. Oh, nice. Polish food. That's good. If it doesn't have a wrapper, then no calories because it's been written down. Good thinking. That was another question.
I like that.
Drippers. What's drippers, Max? It's a northern thing.
Dripping? No, as in beef dripping?
No, I know what that is, but this says drippers. Is that what it is?
I
don't know. You'll need to send some ranch.
Cake all round.
Right. Me and Max will be sending our addresses. So you got to send one to London and one up north.
Up north.
Up north. So yeah, more cake. I'm using these for slimming. Slimming. My slimming world certificate up there.
Oh, lardy cakes, yeah.
Dripping cakes. What the?
Dripping cakes.
Nah, I took my daughter for an amazing campsite last week. I asked what her favorite bit was, and she said, "Bakery, yep. Love it, Max. You know what it is. That is fantastic. The best bit about the campsite was the bakery."
Yeah, that campsite you were at looked pretty cool with the bakery on it.
So we went there like 12 years ago. And when we went there, first of all, they only had the pizza oven trailer and a little shop, and now they've added so much. It was really good. And as I said, Jezza lives like 10 minutes away, so I definitely want to go back there again soon. Definitely want to go back. But they're only open in the month of August. The rest of the year, it's a working farm. So yeah, and my kids are liking camping. Grace even said to me, "Daddy, can I come to your scout camp?" So I'm like, yes. So she wants to come in. Gloucester's name for lardy cakes is drippers. Never heard of these. Brian is still this well trained at the bakery. Oh dear.
Yes.
What am I hanging on to my headphone socket?
I don't know.
I don't know. Right, guys. Well, hour and 15. I think we're going to wrap this up. John, we need to talk to you. We're not going to let you go. You can't lose your mojo. We'll definitely get your mojo back for scouting. We've got some ideas that you can't walk away from this. Kyle, great we chat tonight. Thank you very much, mate. Awesome to see you here. We're going to try and do these a bit more often. We'll definitely give you an answer for first YouTube Scout Group. What's going to happen? How often we're going to do it? When we're going to do it? But it's not going to be on Thursdays. I know that for sure. Just because that's mine, Max's, and Colin's Scout night. So we'll do it at some point. There's been lots of ideas and bits and pieces. My wife's now moaning at me. I heard you talking about me again. Oh, they're funny wives, aren't they? They are funny. So yeah, guys. I'm back on social media now. Kind of, I'll be posting it a lot more. I posted something today actually about asking for some new vlog ideas. So if you've got some vlog ideas, let me know.
Not risk assessments though.
Not doing a risk assessment, John. It was a great idea, but I can't do that. Risk assessment vlog. Silver End Scouts, good to catch up. Excellent, man. I need to catch up with you as well. It would be good to come and see you. It's been great to chat to everyone tonight. Excellent. Guys, I'm going to work out how we can do something on Zoom for next week. Cake. Who said cake?
Cake.
Great catch up. Stay safe, eat cake. I totally agree. So yeah, it's reunion next week. It is reunion. Scouts reunion.
I want to get my badge out now.
Come on, Max. No, Max. Wait, put your badge down. Put your badge down. All right, Matt. I'm going to pass the badge to you. Are you ready?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here we go. Take it. Oh, yes. It worked. It's not a magic trick. It really isn't magic. So yeah, we'll do something. Max, are you around next Saturday? Evening?
Should be.
Shall we say 9 o'clock again?
I've got your badge now.
Where's my badge? Can I have it back? Pass it back. Oh, which way? Ah, yes. Thanks, Max. Cool. So yeah, let's do something next Saturday. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock's good, just because my kids are in bed and it's more quieter. What we'll do, whether we'll do something like this or a Zoom, we will let you know. We can bring cake next week. Good plan. Cake and a brew. 9 o'clock next Saturday. Actually, Mac, what would you prefer? Doing something like this or a Zoom where we can actually see people and talk to people?
You got to think about the Zoom one because it needs a risk assessment. Oh. We need to. We'll discuss that.
I know what these guys want. These guys want us to do a Zoom. They want to talk to us. We are scary. Andrew, I met you. I know you're scary. Have you watched stream next Saturday? Probably can't Zoom though. I would need to talk to parents about it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I understand. And also, and reunion was for leaders, designed for leaders. We'll take it off air. We'll discuss it another time. But we'll definitely do something. We'll either be here at 9 o'clock on YouTube and First Facebook. On Facebook, not First Facebook. We could do it on First Facebook. I could add a link on First Facebook. Stream their live.
We'll upset somebody.
Look who's just knocked in again. Zoom. I think Colin's been on the port because he is still around the campfire. And he's probably a bit more like this right now. But we will definitely do something. Colin,
just a quick message to Colin.
Pip. 9 on Facebook and 10 on Zoom. We'll do something. We'll definitely do something next Saturday for a reunion. Next weekend. Until next time, guys. Caca, caca. Guys, stay safe. Wash those hands. Keep washing those
Yeah.
hands.
Mask.
Don't forget.
Wash hands. Mask.
Wear your mask. And when you wear your mask, don't do this.
Oh no, don't put it down here and then put it back up here.
You gotta have it here. Yeah, you gotta have it here.
How many people have you seen with it down here?
Oh, the best
Or
one.
down here.
No,
Then they
no,
put it back up.
the other ones that you
Then-
see, they have their mask on like this, talking, and then they go to the cashier. So I'll pay. That's the whole point. You're meant to cover while talking to people. That's a one for a vlog. That's for next week. Stay safe. Cool. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Good night. And on that note,
Bye.
see you later. Bye.